Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for joining me here today for a brand new pick a card reading. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Melissa, and today's reading is going to be how's your person currently feeling? Blunt AF. So you guys know how we do it on this channel. I call it Blunt AF because I'm going to let you know how this person is feeling based off the exact truth of what I see, positive, negative, or neutral, okay? So this is definitely a great reading for anyone that's wanting just like a clear truth of what's happening with a person that you guys might be feeling a little bit confused about. So what I'll be doing in this reading, again, is just getting their current thoughts and feelings about this connection, kind of where they're at in life in general. I really just kind of leave it open to spirit to see what comes through. Sometimes we get some really direct messages about how they're feeling toward you. Other times it ends up being external circumstances that end up taking over the reading. So we're just going to kind of see what's going on with them, essentially. Please keep in mind, guys, that this is a general reading. So with that being said, there may be an instance where certain messages in your selected pile don't resonate as specifically to your situation. So please take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. As I always say, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. So don't take it personal if something in a reading isn't resonating with you, because this is not a personal reading, okay? Now, if you do want to book a personal reading, you can do that with me. I am open to that right now. So all the details on how you can book are in the description box down below. You know, personal readings give you a little bit more personalized and accurate read on your own specific energy within your situation. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection for today's reading. So for today's pick a card, we're working with 3 piles. Starting here on the left, we have pile number 1. The stone we're working with here is a strawberry quartz. For pile number 2, we have this really beautiful citrine. And for pile number 3, we have this labradorite stone. So I want you guys to take a deep breath, think about your person. Go ahead and select the deck or crystal you're feeling the most intuitively connected to, really selecting with your intuition versus your eyesight. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below where you can locate the timestamp that will take you to your chosen pile. See you there. Hey there, pile 1. If you guys picked out this strawberry quartz crystal with the black tarot, this will be your reading. We're going to take a look and see how your person is currently feeling about you. You guys know the deal if you come to this channel for this reading a lot. I'm going to begin your reading here with channeling your person's kind of current position with regard to this connection. So where do they stand right now? This kind of provides the context for when we get into their feelings. I'm also going to be using tarot, of course, in this reading and closing things out with some messages from them. So let's go ahead and see for pile 1. How do they feel? How does this person feel about my pile 1 viewers? Okay. So we have a lot falling out of the deck here. I want to take the winter card because this one flew out first. Let's get another one. Refocus. Okay. Got my deck all mixed up here. Look at this. Contemplation at the bottom. That kept showing itself when I was shuffling. I don't know if you guys saw that. All right, guys. So listen. I definitely feel that your person is in a place where they're trying to kind of figure things out a little bit here. This definitely feels like somebody or a connection that you guys maybe have not been in communication with for a long time. Or if you have been in communication with them, it feels like things have been maybe dwindling down a little bit or cooling off with this winter card. I feel like for a lot of you viewing pile 1, there was probably a point in time in this connection where things were very passionate. Things were very like hot and heavy. And now it's going through its winter season, meaning that things are changing and something about this connection is like dying off for your person. So it could be that the connection itself is totally dead right now. And your person is kind of thinking of how to revive this, but it could also be that there's just a certain aspect of this connection that is dying off. And I do think they're in this place right now where they're trying to figure out, like, what direction that they want to go in. Sometimes too, guys, like you need to take space, right? Sometimes space is needed in order to get clarity on a situation. So I definitely feel like this person maybe needed things to cool down or cool off, whether it's cooling off from passion or anger or just confusion, whatever, like in order to gain the clarity that they need around what they need to be focusing on going forward. Because with this refocus energy, this is telling me that your person is in a place where they are trying to focus on the things that are important in their life. They're trying to prioritize and refocus their energy onto whatever it is that they know that they need to focus on. So whether that's you in this connection or something else, we're going to see here in a second. But I'm also getting for some of you that children could be a message or something going on with this person, because I'm really being drawn to this little girl that's here. At least she looks like a child. When I zoomed in, it didn't look so much, but it looks like a very youthful energy here is what I'm getting at. So this person could have a child or children thing going on. This person could have some inner child healing that they're working through right now. But with that youthful energy, there could be like a season of maturity that this person is needing to move through. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your tarot. So you guys selected a really interesting deck for your reading. This tarot deck is called the Black Tarot. I don't really use it very often because it is literally like super dark. It's beautiful, but it's just not one that I typically gravitate toward for love reading. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what the messages are that we get from this. So for pile number 1, please, Spirit, how are they feeling? How is this person currently feeling? So we have a 9 of Spheres, which is the 9 of Pentacles. The 7 of Spheres, which is the 7 of Pentacles. Lots of slow-moving energy here. And we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's clarify this 9 of Spheres, please, for their feelings. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the 7 of Spheres. We have the 4 of Cups, yeah. That's the vibe I'm getting, guys. This is going to be blunt. Clarifying this 3 of Wands reversed. The 2 of Wands reversed. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have an Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, I definitely think that there was a time where this connection was more ignited or more passionate than it once was, because that Ace of Wands in reverse is certainly kind of an indication of things, again, cooling down, maybe a lack of passion, maybe this person being a bit turned off for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and see. I want to get one of these romance angels. I feel like I haven't used this in a while in this reading, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what we get here. So how is this person currently feeling with regard to my pile 1 viewers? Let go of control issues. Okay, with deception here at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, so with that deception card, you guys, this person, if you guys are not in communication with them, I feel like they're probably not being the most forthcoming. Clearly, if you're not in communication about like what it is that they want, which is probably why you're here. Maybe this person has been wearing a mask with you, not totally revealing their intentions or their truth with regard to the situation. But yeah, you guys, like with regard to your person's feelings, I feel like this person is moving away. Like it feels like they're moving more in a direction of thinking about other things right now, and kind of letting this connection just flow however it flows without them necessarily needing to put a lot of effort into something, okay? Starting off here, we have the 9 of Spheres with the King of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that this person has a really independent energy right now with that 9 of Pentacles. This is all about kind of enjoying being single, you know, enjoying not really having to commit to someone, not being anti-commitment, but just being more in this phase where you just want to focus on yourself right now. You're independent, right? You're happy with the roots that you've laid down in your life. And I think that this person especially in the recent past, maybe they've been really working on laying down some prosperous roots in their lives, or they've been more focused on their career, things like that. But I definitely feel like this person is in a place where they're wanting a little bit more independence and not maybe needing to focus so much on dedicating their emotions to someone. Because I'm getting with this King of Cups reverse that I don't think this person really wants right now to have to be that emotional support system to someone. I'm feeling that they're very detached from their emotions. And this may not even have anything to do with you, pile one. It could just be, I'm kind of just getting that this is sort of like this, where this person is at right now, where it's like maybe they've recently made this decision that they want to be more focused on themselves, more focused on their career, their finances, enjoying their life as a single person without having to be that support system to someone, okay? For some of you guys, I think this person could have also, like, they may have also recently gone through something that was maybe like emotionally distressing to them. And so they're blocked off from their emotions a little bit here, but I'm only getting that for one or two of you. It's like your person is focusing on growing their legacy is what I'm feeling. And that makes a lot of sense with this refocus card and kind of why with this connection we have letting go of control issues. It's like I feel like this person is wanting to invest more in the roots that they're planting and this kind of like metaphorical tree that they're growing in their life. And it's more of like that material life that they're focusing on versus their emotional life. I feel like here with this Seven of Pentacles, you know, this is all about having put the effort into something and maybe not quite seeing the return on investment that they're wishing to see, right? So I definitely feel like they've kind of been rethinking or reassessing this connection and, you know, how they think and how they feel, and maybe reassessing the effort that they've put in thus far and maybe deciding where they want to go. But with this Four of Cups being here, this is an energy of being kind of apathetic, you guys, which makes a lot of sense with the Winter card. I feel like right now when your person is thinking about having to put effort into love or having to put effort into this connection, I think it's too much for them right now. I don't think that they're in the mood for it. You know, the Four of Cups is sometimes when, unfortunately, someone is just not that into us. You know, the Four of Cups is that energy where even though we're offering our cup of love, they're just not in a space to receive it because they're focused on other things. I also think that your person, for some of you guys, this could be a person who has a very specific type, like a very specific type of person that they're wanting romantically to connect with. This might mean that they have a specific look that they go for or a specific idea in their head of like what their romantic life partner would be. And I think it's because this person is very independent and very successful, right? So it's like, at least this is the way they're coming across here for some of you. So sometimes with this Four of Cups, it's like, I feel like this person could be in a space where it's like, even though you're offering their love, if it's not checking off the boxes of this idea in their head of what they want, then they're kind of just like apathetic to it. They don't even really notice it. They're not totally open to it. I also kind of feel like your person might be balancing a lot when it comes to their emotions at this time. You know what I mean? Like there's this energy here of this figure kind of like balancing between these Four Cups. And I feel like just emotions for them at this time might be just too much because they come across more grounded, more focused on their material stuff right now. Three of Wands reversed, Two of Wands reversed. I feel like when it comes to this connection, your person has made a decision to focus more on like the short term versus the long term. If anything, I feel with this person, if they were to engage with you, they would be thinking more about like what are the short-term benefits of this connection. They're not necessarily thinking of this connection as something that is going to go for the long term, at least not at this point right now. And they may have been in a place of kind of an indecision about this for a little while. But it feels like they have made a choice here. And it feels like the choice is to sort of like let go of the need to control the situation and to move on and refocus on their material stuff. So I want to get some clarifiers here with the Archer's Love Oracle deck. So let's just see what else comes through. And then we'll close out with some message cards. But yeah, it's like I'm just getting a very detached, emotionally detached feeling from this person. But we will see, because sometimes this deck is really good at pulling out like additional key messages here that you guys need to know. So for pile one, let's get some clarification here on how this person is feeling. We have ready for love. Okay. How are they feeling about pile 1? We also have fantasy land. Yeah, see, there's something blocking them from, they think they're ready for love, but I don't think they actually are from what I see here. Therapy session. Okay. And look at this, guys. What did I say? They're focused more on the short-term benefits, friends with benefits at most. I'm not getting that this person is like wanting to hook up with you and that's it necessarily. Like, I'm not, it could be for some of you guys that this person is like a player, whatever. With, you know, we did have deception here, but really what I'm getting more so is that when it comes to this relationship, the most that they can really offer you right now is friends with benefits. And that's not in like a nefarious way or like a malicious way. I think it's just where they're at with their heart space right now in their life. I feel like this person is very independent, and I do think that they believe that they're ready for love, but we have so many indications here of them being closed off at the heart space, right? So I feel like a lot of them may even perceive you as being ready for love. But to them, there's something about this situation that feels unrealistic. You know, like, again, there's a lot of this unrealistic or this more like realist kind of energy where they're more focused on the tangibles in life versus the romantic aspects. And they're totally shut off to love. And so with therapy session here, it's like this person might actually be in therapy, or they may have some level of awareness that like healing work is needed for this connection in order to move forward. Or healing work may be needed for themselves in order to move forward. Just trying to see if anything else comes through. Okay, group 1. I think that's all I'm getting, but let's see. Let's get some message cards from them. We're using the Hidden Truth deck. Let's just see what they would say to you from their heart, if their heart was open and they were being truly honest, even though it seems their heart is super closed. I can't do this. Yeah. It's like they're not really ready. You broke my heart. So maybe something happened between the both of you in this connection that kind of drove this person away in a sense and kind of closed off their heart. Because that 4 of Cups can also happen after somebody has been, you know, going through a rough time, you know. It can be hard to open your heart up again to receive love. And it's like, it's almost any option that comes your way. You're just like, nope, no thank you. Not interested. Let's see. You inspire me. So bottom deck, I saved your texts and messages. So it's like they are still thinking of you, I feel. They may refer back to those messages for a source of inspiration. But overall, what I see right now, group 1, is that this person is just kind of closed off and just more focused on their own stuff right now. So I hope that this was able to help you guys out. I hope it probably wasn't exactly what you were hoping to hear, but definitely drop me a comment, pile 1, and let me know how this resonates with your person and your situation. If you are not already, please do subscribe to the channel as well and hit the bell. This way you guys know whenever I'm uploading new content. And if you do feel guided to support the channel, you can also do so by clicking the super thanks button. Any tips that you guys give to me are funneled right back into this channel for more decks and just things like that. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a new one really soon. Bye. Hey there, pile 2. If you guys picked out this citrine crystal and this tarot deck here, this is the Lord of the Rings Tarot. This is going to be your reading. So we are going to kick this off first with this oracle deck, where we're going to be channeling just how your person is feeling, just kind of their current position in this connection. So where do they stand right now? This kind of just offers us a little bit of context for, you know, their feelings. So for pile 2, where does this person currently stand with their feelings as it pertains to my pile 2 viewers and the connection that they share? Okay, Dark Night of the Soul. Okay, and then we have recognition. Free will on the bottom, so that's interesting. So it's like, I kind of wonder if this person might be a little confused about what they want, because I definitely feel that they recognize you on a deep soul level. So when I say they recognize you, this means that they understand you on a deep soul level. But there is something here with the dark night of the soul where this person is really having to explore maybe a side of their personality that isn't so fun right now. And I also feel with the free will here at the bottom that this person may be conflicted about, like, do I want to stand alone and be single and whatever, do whatever I want to do, or do I honor and stay with this soul connection that I feel on a deep level? Because I do think that they feel this with you. But there's something about this connection that I think is pushing them into this dark night of the soul. So it's like, you know, dark night of the soul, we all go through them in life, often, depending. But this is sort of when we are going through a little bit of a dark time, when we're trying to learn about the shadow sides to ourselves, the shadow side of our personality. And maybe this person is feeling like there's something going on deep within them that is blocking them from being able to fully connect with you on a deep level. But I want to see, let's get into the tarot right away and just kind of see what else comes through for your person. So I definitely like feel this warm space in my heart. So it's like, I think that they definitely feel as though they understand you. They definitely feel as though you both understand each other with that recognition card. And I do think that there is a lot of emotion that this person holds for you in their heart. So what is going on? How do they feel? How does Pile 2's person currently feel about them? So we have a 10 of coins, the Sun card in reverse. Yeah, it's like they're sad about something. They're not optimistic. The 6 of Wands. Okay, clarifying this 10 of coins. The 5 of Swords. Clarifying this Sun card reversed. The 2 of Staves. Clarifying this 6 of Staves reversed. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, the 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so there's definitely like this undertone here of, you know, like a connection that is out of balance. Okay, let me get one of these Romance Angels cards here and see what else comes through. How do they feel? Love yourself first. Romantic feelings. Yeah, there's definitely feelings here, you guys. So if you're worried that this person doesn't like have feelings for you, don't, because I can feel it as I'm channeling their energy that they have a lot of love for you. And that card just confirmed it. But yeah, it's like I'm getting the sense here that this person is feeling like maybe the two of you are no longer on the same page. Even though they feel this connection with you, they have this deep understanding of like a soul level connection between the both of you. But when the 2 of Cups is in reverse, this is usually signifying, you know, two people that are no longer on the same page anymore, two people who are not in alignment anymore, maybe even a breakup. And we have the 10 of Swords underneath of that as well. So there could have been some sort of a painful ending between you and this person. Or what I'm actually getting from this 10 of Swords is that this person, it's like there's something about them with this dark night of the soul. Maybe there's like an evil side to their personality, for lack of a better word, or just a side to their personality that is not serving this connection in its highest good, that needs to kind of die off. And I mean, if any of you guys are familiar with this particular story of the deck you chose with the Lord of the Rings, like it took a long journey to destroy this evil ring. Okay. So maybe this person is kind of feeling in a sense that it's going to take a little bit of time for them to be able to heal this part of themselves. We have the 9 of Cups underneath of this as well with the Hanged Man here, which is also indicating a time of needing patience, taking time out. The 9 of Cups is more of a self-focused card of needing to focus on yourself, your own emotional satisfaction in life. And with loving yourself first here, this says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it's like for this person, I think that they feel as though they need to work on themselves. Like there's something within themselves that they need to elevate before they're going to be able to fully connect and commit to you in the way that you might want. Some of you guys may actually be committed to this person because it does feel like there's a lot of love here. But it's like right now, it's like they're feeling as though they need to raise their value in your eyes is what I get here. So let's get into these cards. So here, starting us off, we have the 10 of Coins clarified by the 5 of Swords. I definitely feel that this person sees you as someone that they can build a long-term future with. Again, with that soulmate, that soul recognition. Like they see you as someone that they can really build a legacy with, have children with, have family with, conquer the world with, in a sense. But they have a lot of self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings kind of clouding their judgment. I feel like this person has a lot of demons in their past. For some of them, with this like card depicting the dead marshes. Again, refer to the movie if you're not familiar. I won't bore you with all the nerdiness, but it's like what I get from that card is that this person has a lot of, I think, history, a lot of things in their past, maybe even things that have happened in the past in this connection that have made them feel as though maybe they're not worthy of moving forward with you in a meaningful way. I'm also feeling for some of you guys, like with this 10 of Pentacles, that maybe this person, you and this person have built something together in the past, but it was built on like a faulty foundation, okay? Because this is like showing the ending of the movie where the bad guys basically get defeated, right? And they built up this army, they built up this, land, but they did it on a basis of evil, So I just keep feeling like there's something about this person's personality or the way that they went about this connection that was done in an unsavory way. And because of that, it couldn't sustain itself. And this could just reflect back to this person's kind of low self-esteem. But, I definitely feel that they're sad. I think they're sad and they're feeling indecisive about what direction that they want to go with this connection. This is interesting too, because I keep getting like this duality of good and evil in your reading. And I know that sounds so like black and white in a sense, like, there's probably so much more nuance to how you guys would describe it. But like, even in this card, you've got the 2 staffs here, one being from an evil wizard in the Lord of the Rings, one being from a good wizard. So it's like, it's almost like they're sad. It's like they're at this crossroads where I think they have to decide, do I want to be the good person or the bad person? Do I want to be the stand-up person or the F boy or girl, whatever? You know what I mean? Like, they don't know which way they want to go. And I think they're not feeling very optimistic about making the right choice. I definitely feel, though, with the 6 of Wands, that they feel this sense of like recognition and like support from you. I think that they feel very seen by you. I think that you sort of like elevate their self-esteem in a way. Like, you make them feel like royal. You make them feel like a king. This person likes when they're in your spotlight in a sense. And I think that they see you as being someone that's very soft and kind and like forgiving with your words. Even though I think some of you guys might have more to say than you typically do, and this person might know that you're not always happy with them, it's like they kind of perceive you as not always clearly vocalizing it. And I feel like, I don't know why I'm feeling this, but it's almost like maybe you guys don't vocalize it to sort of spare their feelings in a way. And this person seems to be very aware of that. I also think this person enjoys recognition from you and feels positive being in your light because they are not confident in themselves. They are not in their power. So let's continue. I want to get some of these Archer's Answers cards. Let's see. So how does this person feel? Let's get some clarifying energies here. 10 of Coins, 5 of Swords. We have Leave It Be. Let's clarify the Sun with the 2 of Wands. How do they feel? Oh my God. Okay. So we had a bunch falling out. So we have nothing to worry about. Other obligations. Love triangle. Sexual desires. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't typically take that many, but I felt like they all flew out with such purpose. I felt like we had to take them. We also have wishful thinking in the bottom. Yeah, you guys. So like that 5 of Swords is this wishful thinking. It's like even though they feel this deep soul connection to you, it's like they don't believe in their head that it's possible. They don't believe in their head that they could really have someone like you. And so they're just like, I have to leave this be. I feel like they're focused on other obligations in their life right now. Maybe they know that they need to be focusing in on other obligations right now. And I definitely see a lot of passion here. This is interesting though, the love triangle is coming out. I wasn't seeing any indications of them being in another connection, but the other thing too to remember about love triangle, you guys, is that this could also be that this person's dark night of the soul is the love triangle. Like there's something else in their life that is causing them to not be able to fully connect to you. But there's definitely a lot of passion and chemistry in this connection. I think when the two of you are physically intimate, if you have been with this person, it makes them feel better about themselves. Let's see. Okay. Wow, let's get some message cards from this person and just kind of see what they would say if they were being truly honest. I'm almost getting like that this person, for some of you guys, with that love triangle, it's like there could be another person that they're hooking up with to satiate these desires because they can't have a deeper connection with you or they're not ready for it. So let's see. I don't know what you want. So they feel a lack of clarity here. Makes sense with the Queen of Swords reverse. It's like they don't feel like you're vocalizing clearly enough to them what it is that you would want. So there's like a sense of confusion here. I am recovering. Yeah. So they're still healing. They're still going through their dark night of the soul. Maybe it's from a breakup. Maybe that's the love triangle for some of you. I hide my feelings. Yeah, they're not. Clearly, we know. That's why we're at this reading. Pile 2's person. I wonder how you feel. Right. So it's like there's definitely a clear indication here that this person doesn't really know what you guys want. Pile number 2. But yeah, it's like they're still, I don't think that they're really ready to express themselves because they don't know what it is that you want. I want to see for pile 2, I want to get some advice for you about like what you should do going forward. I didn't do this for pile 1, but I feel guided to do it for your reading. So I just want to see for pile 2, how should they navigate this connection going forward? What advice? Ooh, goodness. Hold up. Too many. So what advice do you have for pile 2? Ace of Coins reversed. Chariot. I think that Spirit is saying that like when it comes to actually putting in your efforts here, this may not be worth it right now because it's reversed, okay? Like there's something that's like not stable, I feel, with this connection. I feel like Spirit is telling you to focus on what it is that you really desire from a romantic connection, whether it's this connection or any connection in general. What would be like your end goal? What would make you feel victorious, right? And you want to focus on the bigger picture of what it is that you want versus getting sucked into something that's more like short-term or temporary. Because it feels like with this Ace of Coins that there's just not, this just may not be worth the effort right now. Or it may feel more like an uphill battle that you're going to have to exert a lot of energy into to get it to go where you might want. All right, so pile 2, we're going to close it out, but definitely drop me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with your situation. Please do subscribe and hit the bell so that you guys are aware of whenever I'm uploading new content. And if you do feel guided to support the channel, you can always do so by sending me a super thanks. Thanks, guys, and have a great one. Bye. Hey there, pile 3. If you guys picked out this beautiful Labradorite heart with the Queen Alice Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So we are going to start off your reading by channeling kind of your person's current position as it pertains to this connection. So this just kind of helps us to understand a little bit better, like the context behind their feelings. So for group 3, Spirit, how is this person currently feeling? Where do they stand? Oh gosh, okay. So we do have the soulmate card coming up. And we have contemplation, mask at the bottom. So maybe this person hasn't really been telling you much about how they feel. Maybe they've been hiding it, or maybe they've been hiding something from you. That is something that just kind of wanted to come out. So I'm going to honor it and just say the words as they're channeled here. But so you guys, I feel like right off the jump, this person, I do feel as though they feel a strong soul connection with you, whether they're aware of this being a deep soul connection or not. They feel something. There are feelings here, romantic feelings. They definitely feel connected to you. Even if you guys are in separation, I'm feeling that this person is still feeling that connection. But it's almost like this person, like sometimes I read the cards as like a movie in a sense. And so if we're looking at the movie that's being presented here for your person, you guys can see that we have this beautiful moment here with these two soulmates coming together, a proposal happening. But then the next scene is one of the people contemplating something. So it's almost like this person is like contemplating something about this connection right now, whether it's contemplating what the next steps are, contemplating something they're feeling confused about. They're thinking about something. They're mulling something over, okay? I think I want to go ahead and go right into the tarot so that we can see a little bit more of like what's going on with them, because I can't decide if this person is contemplating like how to come together with you or if they're contemplating how to move apart. So let's see. Because I'm definitely seeing that even though there is this like soul level connection that this person feels with you, I am seeing that they're confused or conflicted about something here. So let's take a look. How do they feel? So we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Star, the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, clarifying this Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles, clarifying this Star card, the Eight of Cups in reverse, clarifying the High Priestess card reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and at the bottom of the deck we have a Two of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Let's pop that up there. I'm going to pull one more oracle card and then we will get into this interpretation. So I'm working with the Romance Angels oracle card. What's going on with pile 3's person? How are they feeling? this could be the one. But we have finances and career at the bottom. Interesting. Okay, guys, what is going on with this person? There's definitely a lot of conflicting energies that I'm picking up on here, because it's like, I definitely see that this person is like feeling this deep romantic connection with you. But then I'm also feeling like there's a part of them that feels like this connection isn't really in alignment for them right now. You know what I think it is, though? Let's zoom this guy in. I think this person is feeling a little bit pessimistic. I think they may struggle with pessimistic thoughts, because look at this Two of Cups, you guys. Look at the two different characters we have here. We have Alice, and then we have a frog. So what does this tell you? What does this tell me? I'm going to tell you what it tells me. It makes me feel as though this person may feel like there's some sort of a difference in the two of you, that even though there's a lot of love here and they feel this deep soul connection with you, it's like maybe they see themselves as the frog and you as this beautiful counterpart. For some of you guys, it might even be vice versa, or I don't think it is. I feel like it's more how they see themselves. And with the sun reversed underneath, it's like there's this pessimism, negativity about the way that they're viewing this connection. If that doesn't resonate, though, I definitely feel with this Two of Cups in reverse that this person is feeling like there is something that's off balance with this connection. There's Two of Cups for me is usually like when there's been a breakup, or you've got two people that are just no longer on the same page as they used to be. But this person still feels like you're the one, in a sense. Like they still see you as like this ultimate soulmate. And I almost wonder if they've been feeling a lot of like fantasy daydream type of vibes toward you recently. So for those of you, I think especially who have been in separation from this person for a long time, I feel like with that Star card, they're very like kind of like in their daydreams and fantasies about you. I feel like, look, there's more frogs and fish and stuff here, which is kind of interesting. But like, I feel like in the past, this person might have wanted this connection to feel easy. Perhaps there was like this lack of effort that they were willing to put into this connection, even though they knew that they were supposed to show up and be more in this collaborative space with you to make things work. For others of you, though, with this finances and career coming in at the bottom of the deck, I'm wondering if this was like a work relationship in a sense. Like maybe there was some sort of a conflict around the workplace and being able to work together in the workplace. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of processing here what I'm seeing. So the Star card with the Eight of Cups reversed, this person feels, when they think about you, they feel inspired. Like they feel hopeful. They feel optimistic about this connection, even though there is something about the connection that is not completely satisfying to them. This could be something to do with you, but it could also be something to do with finances, right? Like, especially with that Eight of Pentacles reverse, like maybe this person felt in the past that they just didn't have enough to offer you, or that work was more of a focus for them, or work was getting in the way. There's definitely something here about finances that's coming through super strong with this person. But like something about this connection is or was not fulfilling this person all the way. But they still think about it, and they still feel like this sense of hope or optimism about like what could be. You know, for me, the Star is usually like indicative of someone who is really like fantasizing or like putting you up on a pedestal in a sense, even though the reality of the situation may have been that they're not satisfied, weren't satisfied. I also feel though that for some of you guys, this person is daydreaming about you or thinking about you in this way because they're not happy with their own life. And there's a lot of indications of that with the sun card in reverse. Sadness, maybe even depression energy coming through. This person with the High Priestess card in reverse is not really following in their intuition. You know, this person may also be ready to rip the mask off, right? Because we had the Mask card here at the bottom of the deck. So with that High Priestess card reverse, this usually is indicative of something that's finally needing to be expressed, something that's finally needing to be revealed. But I feel like with this King of Swords reverse that this person is struggling with how to communicate it to you. They're not really thinking logically. I have to be honest, you guys, I'm getting a lot of like kind of sad, depressed energy from this person. Like they're not thinking straight. They're definitely fielding a lot of confusion around this connection for whatever reason. I definitely feel that they see you as someone with the Three of Pentacles who's willing to work with them, who's willing to put in the effort, who's willing to come in and try to help fix things that are going wrong or fix things that need support or repair. But I feel like let's get some more information. What else? Baby steps. Yeah. Okay. Physical attraction. Oh, interesting. Okay. Have trust. Yeah, this person is not trusting in their intuition, you guys. We had excited for the future at the bottom. It's like, I feel like this person's own like lack of trust in the situation, their own fears are getting in the way of them really embracing this connection, and it's blocking their blessings in a sense. Because the High Priestess card in reverse is like indicative of someone that's not trusting in their intuition. They're resisting it. So it's like, even though they may feel intuitively that this could be the one, I almost feel like your person is flexing into like a more practical space with things where they're not listening to their heart. They're thinking more about the tangibles here, which is causing this breakdown. So like with baby steps here with the Eight of Pentacles reverse and the Three of Pentacles, it's like, there's something about this connection where this person feels like it would need to go super, super slow. They need to just take one step at a time in order to feel comfortable here. I do see this person is very much physically attracted to you. And I'm wondering when they're thinking and dreaming of you and fantasizing about you, if they're thinking more about the passionate side of this connection, the physical side of this connection, versus really reflecting on the emotional side of the connection and what might have been unfulfilling to them in this situation in the past. I feel like guided to pull another Romance Angels card. So let's see what else we can get here for their feelings. Pile 3. Chemistry. Yeah, you guys see there's a strong magnetic attraction here. They have a lot of like passionate physical feelings for you. And maybe this is what's confusing them, because I have to be honest with you guys. The Two of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, these are both cup cards in reverse. And both of them, it's making me feel like there's like a lack of depth emotionally here. We also have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So like this person knows that a conversation is needed. They want to talk to you. I just think they have a lot of fears and anxieties around how to bring it up. Here we have romantic feelings. Yeah, they're confused about how they feel. Even though they know that they have these feelings, something's blocking them from expressing it or acting on it. But what is it? I don't know, you guys. Pile 3, tell me what's going on with this person, because like, I feel very confused and mixed up tapping into this energy, which is making me feel that this person is very scattered. Like they're also confused about what it is that they want to do here. Because I feel like love in my heart as I'm tapping into this energy, but I also am feeling a lot of really jumbled and confused energy in my head, as well as in my throat area. Let's see. We don't share the same values. Yeah, you see, there is something about compatibility for this person with this Two of Cups in reverse, with the frog and the princess, right? Like, so it's like they know whatever they're perceiving as being like different values that the two of you share. It's like they know that they feel that they're going to have to take it slow and that it's going to take a lot of work in order to be compatible here. I can't do this. Yeah, and sometimes that star energy is more, even though it's a beautiful energy, it can be very paralyzing in terms of the actions. You know what I mean? It's like they are more in their head and their fantasies about it versus being able to take action. I know you don't feel the same. This person is under the impression that you don't feel the same as them with regard to this connection, whatever that means. So maybe you guys broke up with them, and that's why we have the Two of Cups here. But they're under this assumption that you guys don't want the same things as them, even though they feel you guys don't share the same values. Maybe that's what this is talking about. Maybe there's an incompatibility in like what you both are wanting from this connection and how it would go. I can be myself with you. This person feels like you accept them. Like they can be their truest self with you. I feel so drawn to you. Yeah, there's like this magnetic attraction that they feel. I have too much to lose. So they feel like they're giving something up if they're going to be with you. Whether that's being vulnerable feels scary to them, or there's something else with their finances. It feels like finances are a thing for this person. I don't know what comes next. Yeah, there's that contemplation, that confusion energy. You broke my heart. Yeah, so I don't know, pile 3. I think it just feels like this person is just hella confused about what they want and how to move forward. So it's like, even though they feel this deep love for you and there's this desire to have a conversation, I definitely think that they're in this place of contemplation because they don't really know how to move forward. They don't know how you feel about them. Let's just pull one more card for you for advice. What does pile 3 need to know about this connection going forward from an advice perspective? The 7 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Serpent. I feel like you guys need to trust your own intuition as it pertains to this person. It's just so interesting that this is talking about the scene in Alice in Wonderland where they accuse her of being a serpent. You know, serpents or snakes can mean a couple of different things. It can mean sneakiness, right? We did have the mask coming up here. But it can also mean a death and rebirth and needing to shed the skin, right? Growing. There's something you're supposed to grow and learn from this situation. I feel like for some of you, Spirit is saying shed this connection, shed the skin. For others of you, though, I feel like there's a message here around listening to your intuition about this person. But I'm also even getting like a little bit of like a gaslighting message for some of you, because we all know in the story of Alice in Wonderland that she's not actually a serpent, but they think that she is. So this could be an energy of needing to see things clearly, which, however it resonates for you, right? Because you guys did pick Labradorite, which is a really beautiful stone for the third eye, which helps to strengthen in your intuition with that High Priestess reverse. So I think that you guys need to listen to your intuition about a situation and go where your intuition is guiding you. So like essentially what I feel is that you guys already know the answer of what you should do about this person, and you just need to listen to it. So, okay, group 3, we're going to close your reading out there, but please like let me know what's going on with this person, because I've pulled so many cards and I feel so confused. So drop me a comment and let me know. If you guys do enjoy my readings, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you guys are aware of whenever I'm uploading new content. And if you do want to support the channel, you can always leave me a tip by hitting the super thanks button. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in a new one very soon. Bye.